connected to chat. Nobody's on here yet. Hey, you guys. Hope everybody's having a great night. We're gonna see if... Oh, you're alright. Ranger's over there. Nobody's in here yet. Ouch. What, Ranger? He's over there. Ranger's over there. What? Well, come here. If you want to, come here. He says, no, I don't want to come here. I hope everybody's having a happy... Shh. Don't wake up the Betty. Shh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Can you not get down? Hold on, you guys. I gotta look at Ranger. There. Yeah, he just wants over here so he can try to eat my cheese. No, you can't have my cheese. I hope this is live. I don't know if I was live the last time. It says public, but I'm not sure if we're live. Because I don't have anybody in here. It'd be great if somebody joined and made a comment. That way I would know. So. No. Okay, that's my cheese, y'all. I didn't get anything to drink. We were going to talk about Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger and their relationship and the book. That's what we're going to be discussing. If we have anybody that comes in, that's the topic for tonight. We're going to talk about the Watts case. I'm eating cheese. That's melted. I drink milk, so I eat cheese to compensate for the calcium. And I love cheese. Hey, I have somebody here. Yay. So I am live. Great. Thank you so much for joining. That lets me know that I'm live. Great. Yay. I hope you're having a happy, what is today? Friday. Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I get my days mixed up because we have a big day for tomorrow. I'll try to vlog for you guys. But the last time I tried vlogging, it was too hot. But this time, it should be perfectly good. So we're going to try to do it again. We're going to the zoo. So we're going to talk about Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger. So how many of y'all have read the book or interested in the book? Okay. There's a few people on YouTube, such as myself, that have been following this case that believe Nicole Kessinger is involved. A lot of people also believe she is involved. I think she is 100%. I think that's why she's hiding. I believe she's also on YouTube. I believe she watches YouTube. I believe she's a part of the true crime community. Because what I saw today, it was very interesting. Oh, it was very interesting. So good. I'm eating Colby Jack. Colby Jack cheese. So good. And I was watching Gone with the Wind earlier. Ranger's down on the floor chilling. It's like, what's up, Mom? So I just wanted down earlier. My allergies have been horrible, you guys. So, according to Chris Watts, him and Nicole Kessinger's relationship was very, very dark. He says in the book that things happen that he will never speak of, that he will take to his grave. And from the text messages that I've seen today, this Cheryl that wrote the book said that she is going to take some of the proceeds and try to get Chris Watts a better lawyer. Like an actual court-appointed attorney, you know? One of those types. Y'all can comment in the chat and let me know where you're from if you want to, where you're watching from. That way I know at least if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. What's up, Ranger? My allergies have been so bad, you guys. I apologize. But also, that she's very neutral in this, so I've read. And Cindy Watts is also writing a book, just FYI. Oh, and if you're following the Jodi Arias case, go to Scott Rush. She's trying to get an appeal. A lot of going on right now. Especially in the true crime community. You guys, I'm almost done with this cheese. It's so good, though. Everybody's like, how much are you gonna eat? How much cheese? I love cheese. That was weird. Oh, also. I've been hearing that people are having weird experiences that follow the Watts case. And just weird things happen. Very interesting. Very interesting. Y'all, I'm so thirsty. I should have got me something to drink. I'll go get me something to drink here in a second. We're going to start talking about it. Okay. So, a lot of people, from the text message that I seen between Cheryl Ann and Cindy Watts today, a lot of people believe that Nicole Kessinger was involved. Not just a little people, a lot of people. Including, apparently, Jamie Watts. If this is true of what I saw on the text messages, this is all opinion or speculation or whatever. You have to be very careful what you say on YouTube. But Nicole Kessinger is in Aurora, Colorado, and she has a YouTube channel, and she watches everybody in the little YouTube community, and she's hiding. She's hiding, and she knows the Watts. She knows Mama Watts. She's in cahoots with her. Chris believes that she is writing him as an ally or an alias, and he thought he was in Hawaii, and she said he's clearly delusional. I would have to agree, and just everything with him going back and forth, him going back and forth about what happened and how he killed the girls. It's just, it's ridiculous. And he said that stuff went on in Nicole Kessinger's apartment. He said really dark stuff went on in Nicole Kessinger's apartment. He said stuff that he would never talk about. So, just like I've said before, Nicole Kessinger is very dark. And the affair was a hired hit, is what I'm hearing from people, and I think it too. They think it's a hired hit. That's where their money went. That's why they were starting to lose money. Chris was having to save up to get rid of his wife because the affair went on way longer than 6 weeks. Him walking in and seeing her pregnant, oops, he freaked out for a second, like, oh shit. Excuse my French. He freaked out for a second, going, uh-oh. Does she know? Her shirt says oops. Like, he was freaking out. You know what, you guys, I'm gonna have to take a Betty's. I gotta take a drink of it. Oh, yeah. Watermelon kiwi. Yeah, don't hate y'all. I was thirsty. Oh, I'll get her some more. So, yeah. And a lot of people are wondering, well, did Nicole Kessinger have his child? Yada, yada, yada. I'm wondering, not about that. I don't know. I've wondered if she could have. You never know. I'm wondering if... Where was I going? Brain, keep going. It was right there. It was turning. It was turning. Now it's gone. Oh yes, it's back. It's back again. I'm wondering if they played with some kind of weird stuff, like a Ouija board in her apartment, or maybe tarot cards or something. Maybe she was into weird stuff. Obviously, she watched American Horror Story. Maybe she watched American Horror Story. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating, just because of the similarities. And I think that those tank batteries were expected to be blown up. I think they were meant to be blown up. So, with that being said, Nicole Kessinger. Hi, former Starlight True Crime, reaching out to you. Would like to know if you'd like to do an interview with me. I would be non-biased and try to get your side of the story. If you're willing, and if you watch my channel, to comment on the subject of Chris Watts and why you haven't made a further statement, and what are you so afraid of? That is my ultimate question for you. And Chris Watts it went on way longer, didn't it? I think it did. And I think there were more people involved. I really do. I think Nicole Kessinger, and I think that's where a lot of the money went, just like a former YouTuber has said. You guys go check out J for Justice. Go check out J for Justice. Jules for a Thought. She's very cool. She's got a cool side on things. Her husband, Piddlin' Bill, has some really good recipes. You guys definitely go check them out. There's a whole bunch more I want to give shout outs to. I'm trying to stay away from all the drama channels. There's a lot of drama channels going on right now, so I'm trying to just stay clear of it. But I really want to talk about the Watts case again because it's getting stirred up. I told you guys it was going to start going again around the civil lawsuit. Come here. You guys, look at Ranger. What's Ranger? What's a Ranger? It's my Ranger. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, you guys? Look at little Ranger. He's getting big. What? His little big. His little paws. His little paws. If you guys are writing anything in the chat, I am not seeing anything. So, if you guys are saying anything in the chat, I cannot see anything. I'm not trying to ignore you at all. I can't see anything. If you guys are, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying, my Streamlabs updated, so I'm just trying to figure it out. The last couple of videos, I was like looking like I didn't know what I was doing. So, that's weird. My screen just went dark. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, with this Watts case, it is so weird. Okay, so a lot of people are saying that they've had weird things happen connected with this case. And I don't know, you guys. It is so weird. Like, I had a dream the other night about it, and it's just like, that's kind of why I didn't want to mess with this case anymore, because I'm not about bringing anything dark into my life, and especially if Nicole Kessinger is dark, and she doesn't like me talking about her. Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean you any harm, Nicole Kessinger. I just want justice, because, you know, you deserve justice, you know? And especially, I think you did something with it. I think you need to be behind bars. And Chris, apparently in his fantasy world, his La La Land. What, Ranger? What, Ranger? What? He says, give me attention. He says, give me all the attention. He says, give me all the attention. He says, stop talking about crime and talk to me. Ranger McGraw, he's the detective. Ranger McGraw, he's the detective. Him's got little lambs and little lambs, but him's cool. Yes, he is. Ranger McGraw. Okay, guess what we were watching? Can you tell I'm from Oklahoma? Gone with the Wind. I used to play the French horn, y'all, in band. Yeah, I'm not that good. I should realize I don't want to wake up the baby. But anyway, stay on topic. We're gonna stay on topic. You guys, what? Do you want to get down? I don't want to be your feast. And you can't chew on Betty's peaches. We're going to the zoo tomorrow, and she's taking her little peaches. Isn't he cute? Him is adorable. I might have a little guy like this in a giveaway. Who knows? I might do it. Look at that little thing. He's cute. Okay. So, what, Rachel? You can appear and say hi. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I really can't see the chat. I wish somebody really would put something in the chat so I could see, because I am not seeing anything. And I wish I could restart it somehow. But I can't, and I don't know how to. So, but anyway, we will continue on. Going along our topic of true crime, if you're not, you should totally be interested in the Jodi Arias case, because there is a chance that she could possibly get out because of all the double jeopardy law and the apparent mistrial, and her prosecutor and attorney and all this stuff is so messed up. There's so many ins and outs to it, you guys. But there's a possible chance she could walk for what she did to Travis Alexander. It is horrible to think that a person like Jodi Arias could be out walking the streets doing whatever she wants. Just like apparently O.J. Simpson and what's her face again? The baby killer. Casey Anthony. Her, just like her. You know, and also, you know, other people that could possibly be involved with the Chris Watts case. You know, I have said from the beginning I thought Nicole Kessinger was involved in this. I think she is involved in this. I think she is how Chris somehow talked about Nutgate. I think if he thinks that he's writing an ally, then he must have some code. If he apparently thinks that it is a code, then what if it is? What if he's not all delusional? What if he's somewhat smart at some point? He said he started the planning this as soon as he thought about Nicole Kessinger. Are you kidding me? You don't think she had anything to do with it? She influenced him. And why has she not been questioned or given a polygraph? That is my biggest question. Why hasn't the SBI and the CBI, or whatever you want to call it, the FBI, the CSI, all the bigwigs, why haven't they come together and looked at the evidence against Nicole Kessinger? Why is anybody not talking about this? Oh, people are talking about it, I'm sure. I just don't have Facebook, so I don't know. I just know that a lot of people agree with me as far as Nicole Kessinger being involved and possibly hiring people to kill Shanann. And possibly the girls later. That's what I guess he was going to do. He was going to kill Shanann and then the girls later, according to what he's saying in the book. But he also said that he killed the girls twice in the book as well. So you just don't know. And from what I'm reading and a lot of psychology, he's covering for somebody. He wouldn't be changing his story and making himself look so bad if he wasn't trying to cover and protect somebody. And I think that somebody is Nicole Kessinger. He has said that he's still in love with her, and I believe that he is still in love with Nicole Kessinger. And I believe that he thinks that there's still hope, and that's why he will not tell on her. And you guys, the book and the other Cindy Watts's book that's coming out, and you guys, I cannot see chat, so I'm so sorry. I cannot see anything if you guys are typing anything. He says I can type a message. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope this is a good video. I'm so sorry. It's this new stinking Streamlabs. I need to set it up right, and I haven't. But Ranger McGraw, my little crime-fighting dog, says hi. Him says hi. Him says, thank you for joining us. Yes. Anywho, we're... If you guys think that... certain people are attracted to this case. So Scott Reich is handling this case, or not handling this case. He's not handling this case. He's covered a few videos on his channel, talking about the Jodi Arias case, which definitely go to his channel for that. He covers different trials. It's awesome. He has done a lot over the Chris Watts case. He has the full interview of Cheryl Ann, I guess, in the Watts book. So it goes into depth about what she said, how I guess there wasn't a relationship. I don't know why anybody would say there was a relationship with him. I don't get that. That's a little weird. She's an older woman. She is a writer, by the way. There's a lot of speculation about different YouTubers, about certain people knowing certain people, and I believed it from the start. I have said in my other videos that I believed certain YouTubers knew certain YouTubers, like Nicole Kessinger and another certain YouTuber who is very rude and then all of a sudden flipped and then is 100 again. And for people that says Nicole Kessinger is not involved, you guys need to go back to the discovery, you need to go back through the case, and you need to look at everything again. And if you have spent as much time and as much effort in this case that I have, you would come to the conclusion that there was more people involved. Definitely more people involved. How did Chris pay for the dinners? Why did they leave the lazy dog? Why was her closet in such a disarray? You know, all these different unanswered questions. It's like the rooms that he couldn't get to and what he was thinking and going through his head. He did everything on purpose. And certain people do everything on purpose. Certain people are very methodical in how they are. Oh, hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yay, I'm so glad I can see somebody in the chat. Thank you so much. And Chris Watts especially was methodical in how he was thinking and how he was acting. He did everything on purpose. Him walking through the house, him panicking, that is exactly what he was doing. He was trying to think of what he was going to do. He did not know what he was going to do, but he knew that the cops were right there, and he was sweating profusely. That right there says his guilt, because he was so nervous that the cops were there that he left something out, that he forgot something. I mean, who hides a phone behind a pillow besides an idiot? Like, oh crap, I gotta hide this. Okay, no, we'll find it here. And then they walk in and go, oh, look, I found her phone. Oh, whoa. It's turned off. What? Turned off? Oh, whoa. What's her passcode? I don't know her passcode. And then she's like, try the baby's due date. Duh. Like, it is amazing how many times he got perturbed at her friend Nicole Atkins, because she was bringing light and questioning on what he was doing. You know, asking him, you know, you don't know her code, like, kind of, you know, oh God. And you could tell she knew something was wrong. You could tell she just felt it, like her body. You could look at her chest. She's red. She's red right here because she knows something bad happened. She could feel it in the house. And I'm telling you, if Nicole Kessinger was there and she was into weird demonic stuff, there would have been that kind of feeling around the house because of what had happened in the house. Anytime there is that kind of brutality, there is some kind of negative force behind it. There is some kind of evil something lurking behind or watching. That is why so many people have said that this case has caused so many problems, and that's why I've shied away from it, because I don't want to get involved in that. It is amazing. It is amazing if she was into that kind of stuff to truly see it. And another thing, he had all of the ceiling fans on, and they even said it smelled like cleaning products. So he had to have been cleaning that entire night. That he thought, I guarantee he probably thought, I can't believe they left me here. I can't believe I'm going to get away with this. I'm going to be free. The false sense of, oh my God, I'm going to be free. I'm going to get away with this. I had a police interview. They think I'm a poor widow. Could you imagine him? That's exactly what he was thinking, especially with Nicole Kessinger in his ear. Oh, you did it. You're just so good. I remember that sunflower picture you sent me. You remember what you did? Those, dunes, every, 5, seconds, we could, lie. And I could be a homewrecking person that I am, and I knew you were married, and I knew you had a baby, and I wanted what Shanann had because I'm a jealous person. Oh yeah, and by the way, I can give you a sign. You can't tell me she wasn't involved. You cannot tell me she was not involved. And her running away, her not addressing all the media, her not addressing anything, her running to her daddy to have him cover for her points to her guilt. Chris Watts saying horrendous things, that he murdered the children twice, that he could see trauma on their face. We all have questions about how he got them in the oil tanks. How did he fit them in there? How? And then he said he had to put them in there in the book so they wouldn't come back up. Your mind can go anywhere with these things, and that's what he wants you to do. Anywhere but Nicole Kessinger. It can't be Nicole Kessinger because he loves Nicole Kessinger, and if he gets an appeal, and if something happens, he'll be out and they'll be free, and they'll have a family, and blah 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 blah, because that's what he has stuck in his head while he looks at his wife's picture that he murdered, that he decided to take away, and what was sick and horrible is he couldn't just walk away. He had to have the ultimate power. He did have Nicole Kessinger telling him what to do because she was a jealous person, but at the same time, he got this ego boost from her, oh yeah, I'm the man. Could you imagine if she was just feeding his ego, oh yeah, Chris, yeah, you're just so hot. Could you imagine feeding his ego, hearing that 24/7? Living the life that he wanted to, getting constant sexual favors because of her? You can't tell me it wasn't manipulation. You cannot tell me it wasn't master mind control, because she got what she wanted, didn't she? She used sex and, no telling, obviously, Oxycontin to get what she wanted. I am sure she had involvement in it. And of course it is just speculation. I'm just assuming. But when everything points to, when all the facts point to one person, and other people being involved, you have to wonder. Is she involved? And then you have to ask yourself, Chris Watts, when will it stop? When will the truth ever come out? Because Cindy's book, oh my goodness, no telling what Cindy's book's gonna bring. Oh, her life with Chris growing up. Chris was just a little good old boy. He just played them sports and he made great grades. He had a lot of friends. He played video games. He's just Chris. He's just a great kid. He had a girlfriend, one girlfriend for one time in his life. He always kept to himself other times, but he was a normal child. I didn't do anything. I wasn't controlling. And then Ronnie's sitting next to him, Yeah, Chris was just a normal kid. Yeah, it's just normal kid. He's just a normal kid. You cannot tell me he did not know that his son did something before they went into that room. That's somebody that's going to react to the way that he did. You put them where? I would be going, I would be trying not to vomit. I would be so disgusted because it's not normal. That's not a normal reaction. Could you imagine? He probably sat there going, oh no. And he probably, I would love to see the airport footage. I really would. I would love to roll back them cameras at the airport and see how Ronnie really reacted. And seeing, I would love to have been a fly on the wall. I think they were in the car though, so it wouldn't have been able to catch them doing anything. But, oh, it makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. You guys. The conspiracies. Yes, they are conspiracies, but they're conspiracies off of facts. You can't ignore facts, like factual evidence being that Nicole Kessinger's phone pinged in Frederick, Colorado that morning. Nicole Kessinger sent pictures of sunflowers to Chris Watts. Then that morning that he killed his wife and children, he sent her pictures of sunflowers. What the heck? Does that not connect each other? Bing! Does that not say, oh, sunflowers remind me of you. Oh, I killed my family because this is our thing. This is me and you. You'll know that it's done when I sent you a picture of the sunflowers. Like, you guys. I might be talking a little bit too loud. Betty's asleep. I just get so into it. And you guys, some people's different cases are different in how they speculate. And if you think Nicole Kessinger was involved, you have to been into this case 100%. Because if you think that she is, it's because you've pinned in this case and you've looked at it through a fine-tooth comb. You didn't just upload stuff. You just went through this case and you're going, wait a minute. They were so little. Why? That's exactly what she was doing. It's called acting. Anybody can do it. Especially if you're under pressure of the Frederick Police Department because you're about to go to jail for accomplice to murder or murder. Don't lead. I hope the Rucheks bring this up in the civil lawsuit that Nicole Kessinger needs to be addressed and go after her. Go after everything you can with her because she did have something to do with the shenanigans and those girls. There is no doubt in my mind. And if she didn't, please make a public statement and take a polygraph to prove yourself innocent. Because, I know it says innocent until proven guilty, yada, yada, yada. It's all speculation, all blah, blah, blah. We know that. But, when it's said and done, it's just... Everybody in the OJ trial knew OJ did it, right? Right? Everybody knew OJ did it. Everybody knew the Casey Anthony trial. Everybody knew Casey Anthony did it, right? So, with this, it's like everybody knows Nicole Kessinger is involved, right? If you've been in this case, it's like, when will true justice be served? True justice only comes from one place, and I truly believe that is between you and God. And if Nicole Kessinger was into very weird stuff, if she is, I don't want to know what she's into. I heard that she could possibly be a witch, believe it or not. I heard that she was into deep, weird, weird stuff, like ritualistic, dark dark stuff. And if she was into that kind of weird thing, it makes complete sense that she would love American Horror Story, because it's very dark. It is very, I used to watch it. I don't watch it anymore. It's very dark, very, very dark. It goes into some of the, not just dark as in gory, I'm talking satanic. It goes into Satan worship, and it's not just Satan worship to the littlest point. It goes into deep, heavy witchcraft, and that's American Horror Story. That's on FX. You know, if she watched that on a regular basis and then was interested in that, she could have started to dabble and been into dark things. And if she was dabbling and into dark demonic things, that would have completely influenced him. He said he had a dark force around him. And even if you watch those videos going through, those dogs kept alerting all around the house. They even alerted around that construction site. They alerted a lot around that construction site, which nobody wants to point to. That construction site, the body cam footage, he's going nuts. What's he going nuts for? Why? Why is he going nuts? Was that where he dumped the blankets? There's so many unanswered questions that I hope get answered in the civil lawsuit. Y'all, I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna have to take a drink of it again. Yo, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. He sure does. Betty's vocabulary is so huge, you guys. She is talking out the wazoo. Anyway, back to what we were saying. So far I only have Mewborn on here. So thank you so much for joining. I can't see the chat. Other than that, you guys have a great night. I'm still talking. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have been commenting on the chat, I can't see. So I just want to give you guys a quick, we'll stop for just a second. We'll get right back to it. I just want to give you guys a quick little thing. I will be doing some live streams tomorrow. We're going to the zoo again. It's supposed to be a really, really nice day. It's a great day. I'm never going to go to the zoo. Like, I've never been to the zoo. I turn 29 tomorrow. So, well, I've been to the zoo, but I've never been to the zoo, like, in October, and my favorite time of year. Like, I'm so excited. And Betty's going, and my niece is going, and I'm excited. I am so excited. Betty's going to get to have fun with her nieces and her nephew, her cousins. They're not her nephew. Well, technically they are. That's right. No, I'm her aunt. They're her cousins. Yes. Yeah. So Shelby is Betty's cousin. And then second cousin. So they're second cousins. Sorry, I had to do the math real quick. Her second cousins. That would have bugged me. Anyway, we're going to the zoo, and we will have a fun day tomorrow at the zoo. We'll try to vlog for you guys there. Anyway, back to where we were going with Nicole Kessinger and Chris Watts. So, I also believe that there was a weird reason why there were shoes on the basement step. Shanann was very organized. She had everything very, very organized. One of my biggest questions was her room was in such disarray. Did she normally have it like that? I know she was doing stuff, but it was too disarray. It looked like somebody had dumped something. It looked like somebody had took one of her tubs and just dumped something, looking for something. And to me, that is something somebody would do if they broke into the house. If they were doing a home invasion, or if they were hired hitmen, they would search the house and look and be, nosy. What if there was a woman there? Oh, I like these shoes. Women are like that. Put the shoes down. I want to take the shoes. You see them all the time. Great insight. You know the case. Perfect imitation. So glad I found your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. Thank you so much. I have watched this case from top to bottom. I know this case left to right. From day one when I heard that they were missing, I seen the interview. I was zoomed in. I was like, that's weird. He's kind of acting weird. He just looked off, I guess. He just gave me that weirdo vibe. I knew something was off with him. My husband's in there. He's watching Dragon Ball Z or something on his phone. He looked at me and then went in there. Y'all, I'm gonna go have to get me a real cup. I can't do these baby sips no more. It's like, give me a cup. But you guys, I've watched so many different home invasion movies and stuff like that, and looked at home invasion cases. They usually snoop or something. There's something off. There's something always off. And it's kind of like he was freaking out. It's kind of like oh crap. You know, he didn't know what to do. He did clean up that night. He cleaned up. He knew he had to clean up something that night along with the girls. That's what took him so long to load, I guarantee. He had to clean up something. He was cleaning something in that house. He was doing something in house. Why was the pajamas in the trash can? When the officer opens up the trash can, he sees the pajamas and the doll. Why was the pajamas and the doll in the trash can? That's another one of my question. What were they doing in there? Was that tested for DNA? Well, in the gowns? What was in the trash can? Was that tested for DNA? Where's those pictures? Where is that in the discovery? I want to see, and they said, well, Frederick, Colorado was just a small police department. They were in over their head when they started this case. Yada, 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 yada. Y'all will make up for it. Reopen the case. We all know that it's open. We don't think it's closed. We all think that it's open. Redo the case. Redo the evidence. Go back through the body cam footage. Go back through your texts again. Do it again. Get it right this time. Nicole Kessinger, do an interview, that's all I'm asking. Take a polygraph test while you're at it, and then it'll stop. It'll all stop. It'll be done, gone, over with. Phew. It's, you guys, this case, and whatever darkness that is around this case, I believe has to deal with Nicole Kessinger because she's not had justice. I think she needs to have justice thrown her way. I think she needs to be questioned by the police, by the CBI, by the FBI, about what she has done, her involvement, why she was fishing for information, why she was flirting, why she was seeing why? That's my biggest question. Why was she doing some of the things that she did? And it makes you wonder, on that camping trip, if they were in something weird. Hold on. Yeah, never mind. We're still good. If they were into something weird, what if, I don't know what they were into. What if they were doing something weird in the mountain trip with some of them freaky boards? What if they had one of them weird boards with them? You know what I mean? What if they did? What if that's what was around them? People don't believe me, but if you mess with those things, you invite something in. You don't ever mess with a Ouija board. I don't care. Don't mess with one unless you want something to follow you or attach itself or something, because That ain't good at all. At all. Never. Nope. No, thank you. It ain't fun. It ain't funny. It ain't cool. It's real. Y'all, Ranger is sitting right next to me. He's so cute. Him sleep. I want to hold him. We'll pause for a second. Ranger McGraw. Oh, is him so worrying. Him sleeping. Oh, him sleeping, Ranger McGraw. My crime friend, dog. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you so much. I love you. I love you too, and Fanny, I'm young. Betty loves him. He's asleep. You guys have got to see. Look at these little legs. Look at how cute him is. Oh, I'm sorry. I woke you up. Ranger McGraw, the crime fighting Corey. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, you guys. We had to take a small break for that. Had to give some love to the pup. Pause that still. Have you guys seen any new movies? You should definitely go out and rent The Lion King. It is out, I believe. It might be only out on digital, but I loved it. I seen it in the movie theaters and I loved it. Oh crap! I shouldn't have woke him up. Let's go over here. Get you back. What else came out? There's some other ones in the movie theaters. I think Maleficent 2 came out in the movie theaters. Ouch. Or something like that. You know, on the other side of the couch. She's like, leave me alone. Oh no, it said poor connection. Oh no. Well, you guys, I think that's gonna end it for tonight. I may come back on here later and talk more about some true crime, but I just wanted to talk about main basis, Nicole Kessinger and Chris Watts, and my thoughts and opinions about the case and the book and everything. Yeah, you guys can fast forward or mambo jambo me. I know I may come back here and there. Little known fact, if I may stumble or stutter or whatever, I fell a couple of years ago. I had to have some staples put in my head. And, I can't think sometimes. I can't remember. I passed out when that happened. So it was a big deal. It was way big. I still have a huge scar. I still pull glass out of my head because I fell on a candle. So, it was a big deal. So sometimes I forget stuff. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, I hope you guys had a great night. Thank you for joining me. Leave your comments below please like and subscribe. Please do that. If you're not already, please like and subscribe. I know I may have a small channel, but I'm trying to get out there organically, trying to use my name and tell everybody that I know about the case. I'm not on a witch hunt. I want justice. I want justice. You guys, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Kate. Have a great night, everybody. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Look out for our live tomorrow. We will be at the zoo. I've got some rockin' bell bottoms for you guys to see. They're cool. They've got some black flair to them. So, you guys have a great night. Hasta la vista, baby. And we will see you later. Thank you for guys. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. Bye-bye.